Hi, Jade here from the Hungry Vegan channel. Today I want to talk to you about what I've been eating. The reason I want to talk to you about what I've been eating is because I've been fully raw for the last 11 days. And if you follow me on my personal Facebook page, or if you're in a group that I'm in, or if you follow me on Instagram, you would notice that I am at the moment eating fully raw. I've been posting a lot of raw recipes, and I didn't put myself under any pressure when I started. At first, when I started, I was eating a couple of days a week raw, and then the rest of the day, the rest of the time I was raw during the day and cooked at night. And in the last 11 days, I've just moved into fully raw. I did it purely because I want to heal my body. I've had this horrible rash on my chest since September, when I went over to Bali, and I just haven't been able to get rid of it. So it's starting to clear a little bit, and I know that fruit is very healing, and I just want to heal my skin. So I've had quite a few messages from some different women asking me what I actually have been eating whilst eating fully raw. So I thought I'd go through that for you. Ultimately, when I wake up in the morning, I exercise first thing in the morning. So I start my morning off with about 200 to 300 mils of water with lemon inside it. And I either go for a run, or I do my own strength training, and I also bounce on my rebounder. And I have a bit of a routine that I have in place that I do. Either that, or I go on a 5K run. I also do walking, and once a week I've got these stairs at the Festival Theatre. If you live in Adelaide, you'll know where that is. And they've got some stairs there which I run up and down. I also enjoy climbing Mount Lofty, which is a 4K sort of steep mountain. And then you've got to come down. Before I do that, I have a watermelon smoothie, and it's just a quarter of a watermelon cut in half. I blend that with about a cup of strawberries, and I have that before I go and do my exercise. When I come back, I hopefully have had the rest of my litre of water and any more that I may need. Then I make myself a green juice. I'm a big advocate for green juices in my diet. I know there's a lot of people to and from, don't have juices, do have juices. Now, I am all for smoothies and I'm all for juices, but please understand that they're two different things. The reason I love juices is because I can have so many vegetables in one hit and get all the nutrients from those vegetables straight into my bloodstream within 20 minutes. Now, there's no other way I can possibly get that many nutrients into my body. If you have a look at the stuff I've put in my juice today, I've got cucumber, baby spinach, cos lettuce, broccoli stems, ginger, lemon, apple. I mean, it's huge. And then it just comes into this nice little compact drink, and all those beautiful nutrients are mine. And that's why I am so for green juices. A lot of people think, oh, but the fiber's been taken out. If you are on a plant-based diet, you are getting enough fiber. That juice is making no difference. You're having a lot of fiber throughout the day. I know just with what I have at breakfast, whether I'm eating cooked or raw, I'm pretty much reaching my fiber levels by breakfast. So there's more than enough fiber to go around. So that's not an issue. But I'm all for the green juice. So that's how I start my morning. I have the watermelon juice and the green juice. Then after that, I have either a smoothie. My favorite at the moment has been peach and banana, which is 4 peaches, 3 bananas, some water, some kale or some spinach, and blend it up. I also do the same with 3 bananas and 5 Majul dates with the kale or the spinach, and blend that up. Or if I feel like eating fruit whole, I might have a couple of punnets of strawberries and some bananas. I might have a papaya. I might have some grapes, whatever I feel like, but I have a substantial amount. If I have grapes, I'm having about 800 grams to a kilogram until I'm full. So, don't overthink it. have what you feel like. If you feel like eating 4 bananas, eat 4 bananas. If you feel like 8 bananas, eat 8 bananas. But don't overthink everything that you have to have. Just make sure that you're satiated and you're full. And don't be having these puny little bowls of food and thinking that's all you need, because you're going to end up very sick. After that, that gets me through to lunchtime. I make sure that I have fluid between breakfast and lunch, about a litre of water in that time. And then comes lunchtime, I might have a watermelon juice and a heap of vegetable sticks like carrot and celery and cucumber. And then I might have 5 or 6 medjool dates and some figs or some nectarines, or a couple of apples with that, or whatever I feel like. Yesterday I had 6 figs, 3 bananas and 4 or 5 medjool dates with a heap of baby spinach. And I love getting my fruit and wrapping the baby spinach or cos lettuce if I've got that, like that, and eating it like that. It's absolutely beautiful. So that would be something I'd have for lunch, and that'll see me through to about 4 in the afternoon. About 4 in the afternoon I might have a couple of mangoes. It's summer at the moment. Or yesterday I had half a pineapple, a cucumber and a couple of bananas in a smoothie, and that was absolutely beautiful. One time I had 16 apricots in a smoothie. Whatever I feel like. I'm not over pressurizing myself, it's just what I feel like. What did I have yesterday? 2 mangoes and 3 oranges in a smoothie, and that was so divine. So yeah, something like that. Then for dinner I'm having a huge salad. Now I see these little bowls on Instagram and people are like, I'm eating raw. It's like, yeah, you're starving yourself. Now a big bowl of salad. So I'm having like a big salad bowl. Last night, for instance, I had 3 carrots, a zucchini, what else did I have in there? A whole cos lettuce, couple of cups of spinach, all fine chopped, so it looked like a coleslaw. And then I had a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, and I blended that with a little bit of water, a whole juice of a lemon, some onion powder and some smoked paprika, and blended it up. And 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Yum. Blended that up, mixed it all through like a coleslaw, so to speak, and then I sprinkled 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast on top. That was so good. I'm actually thinking I'm going to have it again tonight for dinner because I've been thinking about it all day. What else have I had? I had a chili. You'll see the picture of that. If you want the recipe for that, please go to my Instagram page at @thehungry_vegan. So easy to make. You just chop the veggies up, you soak some sun-dried tomatoes, blend it up with some tomatoes and put some chili and whatever in it. Anyway, the recipe's on my Instagram page, so go there for that. And if you're not on Instagram, I'm also on Facebook at The Hungry Vegan. So I've had a chili, or what did I make the other day? Oh my goodness, this was so good. I had about 4 cups of spinach and a whole big cos lettuce, one of those big ones, all chopped up. And then I got a whole coconut, the young coconut, blended the meat with the water, a couple of dates, a little bit of tamari sauce, and some ginger and some chili flakes. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. And that was my dressing. I made another dressing out of soaked cashew nuts, blended then, I then just blended it with some mango and a bit of chili flakes, and you know, you make a dressing. It's easy. It's just so easy. Just don't overthink it. There's plenty of different things you can do, as you can see my little pictures going up for my different dinners that I've had at dinner time. And if I'm still hungry after dinner, I've been having some berries or something like that. I mean, if I was starving, I'd have a banana. I'm not putting all these different rules on. It's my body, and I'll do what I feel's best for my body when I feel like it. So don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do what's best for you. I'm going to just finish up today by just saying this, which it's something so important to me. When you embark something new, and especially when it's probably anything. when you embark something new, everybody's got a different opinion on it. And I think it's so important that we take note of different opinions and look at what's worked well for other people. But ultimately, we just take the knowledge that we personally need and we build on that and make it so that it works for us. And I think it's so important that we take note of that, especially in this day and age with so much social media out there. And we've got opinions from all over the world. It's not just, your workmates you're battling with. If you're getting into all these forums with thousands and thousands of people in there, there's just opinions coming left, right and centre, and you can find yourself so confused as to what you're supposed to do. Ultimately, make sure that you're eating substantial amounts of food. That's number one. But other than that, it's listening to your own body, what makes you feel good. Don't listen to other people saying, oh, you can't do it this way, or you have to do it this way, you can't add this, or you're not a purist if you do it this way, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, this is your journey and what works best for you. If you feel that you want to follow, you want to be fully raw, be fully raw. If you want to eat cooked as well, add cooked in. If you feel you need something else in your diet and somebody says, oh, but you can't do it this way, but it makes you feel good, ultimately that's what's important. And that's taken me a long time to come to grips with that, especially since I came into this vegan lifestyle, because there's so many opinions out there. But I wanted to share that with you, because ultimately the only person who knows how you feel is you. I hope that helped. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you do, subscribe to my channel, like it, share it, leave a comment. Subscribe to my other social media. I love questions. I love building up a rapport with people. I like helping people. I like bringing people over to a vegan lifestyle, and you don't have to eat like me. I like people to learn and want to become healthier. I'm always willing to help people become healthier people as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you later.